Had chance for MVP, greeting Josh Allen on this first day of training camp. Also the beginning of this new era for head coach Joe Brady. Loving the conditions out there. Thad Brown is joining us live from Fisher. Hey, Thad.
Hey, Brennan, I got to say, Pesky might be putting it generously. That's coming from someone who didn't have to stand in it all morning. It was significantly worse than Pesky today here at St. John Fisher for day one of camp. But still, I got to say, very impressed with the crowd. There was a good group of people here to watch the Bills open up training camp for 2026. Let's show you some of the rain from that practice today. It was a shorter session for the Bills, only about 90 minutes. That's not necessarily rain-induced. That's something that happens very often for the first practice of camp. Now, Joe Brady, he wanted to be here in Rochester and made it clear today, as Brennan referenced, that even though it wasn't exactly a fun day of weather here for practice number one, for Joe Brady, it was absolutely perfect.
This is perfect, right? It's the first day, 8:30 practice, raining. Like, that's what I want. Like, this has got to be a tough camp, right? And you get a pulse of the team and where you want it to be, you know, come certain levels of camp, but like, you want it to be hard, right? Like, this isn't supposed to be just fun. Like, oh, we're fun, we're going to training camp. Like, we want to push it. We want the guys to feel some type of way, and I'm excited for us to figure that out and learn and go through it all.
I talked about that pretty quick after he was, you know, named the head coach of what will be our plan, and I love coming up here and was glad that he thought it the same. I just think it's hard to build a bond, and so this is exciting for us.
This is year one for everybody. Like, I told the team, like, we've never been here before, right? There is no, like, oh, you know what training camp's like, or we, you know, that's when you fall back into the assumption of, like, oh, okay, you start thinking like we've always thought, right? And so, but I can't be anybody that I'm not, right? I'm going to act the certain way. There's standards, and there's a personnel that I want us to be about, and that's what we handle in team meetings. And, you know, if I see things that is not the standard or living up to it or is getting in the way of it, you know, then I'll address it.
Authenticity, a big theme of Joe Brady's first comments. In addition, the understanding that there's not the normal honeymoon a new coach has. This is not a team that was 5 wins last year. There's expectations that this Bills team should compete for a Super Bowl. There's also expectations for Keon Coleman in terms of being able to improve. And Brandon Beane was pretty passionate talking about Coleman today, saying he thinks Coleman's a guy that's really matured, the light has gone on, and that Beane added, quote, "I'm really proud of him." We'll see if this year all that takes finally with number 0. Josh Allen also spoke to the media, and there were many other Bills players who talked to us as well. It was a fire hose kind of day, not only in the sky, but in terms of the information we got. We'll have all of it covered later on Rochester First streaming with BKL Nightly, and all day long, Rochester First online, the News 8 social media feeds, TikTok, Instagram, X. If they come up with another one in the next hour, we'll have stuff there too. Until then, live here at St. John Fisher, I'm Thad Brown. Brendan, let's go back to you in the studio.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.